This is Wizardry Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So this is really a classic role-playing game that's been remade from the ground up for the modern era so that you can enjoy the classic game kind of like how it was, but with some of the, I guess you would say, technical improvements of the modern era. So you gather your party, you go on your adventures, and you make choices in order to try to survive, battle, and make it out alive, which is kind of cool. So yeah, you've got a selection of different troops that you can use in order to battle and try to survive, and I guess we'll inspect these enemies. Fight! And yeah, it's kind of like an old school thing. Like this is a very, very old game. It may seem really weird if you've never like played this before, because it probably is a bit strange if you've never played it before, but like it really is quite an interesting sort of setup and I guess you would say design for a classic kind of experience. Okay, well, you can parry and you can parry. Fight! And then you've got this, like, it's basically like a turn-based kind of battling thing, and you've got this like main group area where you're kind of going like taverns and stuff. It's kind of neat, and it looks really, really clean. So what are we getting here? 4K resolution, 60 FPS. I mean, it doesn't really matter as much because it's like, you know, the type of game it is, but no, it's a really, to me, it's a neat experience that I think if you want something a little bit more classic, this one kind of does just that, as you're able to... Well, did that one run away? That's funny. You know, it's built right on top of the original 1981 game's code from the Apple II. So you can even go back to, like, the Apple II interface. Let's just open the chest. Felicia, she can open the chest. Oh, of course there's a blade trap. I was just like, oh, you know, probably the first one in this maze will probably be fine. But nope. But anyways, yeah, so you can go and you can do old school options, and you can actually kind of like adjust things, if that makes sense. So you can sort of choose how everything kind of thematically kind of looks and stuff. It's really, really neat. And you can have modern, you can have like the old school stuff, and there's also there's a console version of the game. And then there's, like, I don't know how to describe it. There's like a original version of the game too. So that sounds pretty weird. So this is the legacy UI visibility. So you can actually see that, how it used to look in the bottom right there. So that's like, that is how the game actually looked back in the day. Which I think is kind of fascinating, and this is like a pretty cool reimagining basically of this game. Like, I get it's a remake, but it really is like a complete reimagining of that original experience. Has to say, the orcs are just fleeing. That's kind of funny. Oh, Felicia's taking a lot of damage there. So yeah, kind of neat. I think that should just kill these guys pretty easily. And it's really, really cool, because it's like, this is a classic game. And I believe this is like the first one where you actually had a party, if that makes sense. Like, that was the first time they ever did a party system in a video game, I guess, or like a role-playing game like this. So I think that in itself is really, really quite cool. And you're just on this like adventure. You can like make your crew. I have the auto-generated one. But you know, you can make your own team kind of to a degree and go out and just do like a role-playing adventure as a squad, which is really, really cool. And as I was mentioning, when you first start the game, you literally get to choose, oh, I'm going to play like the original version, or I'm going to play the console version, which I guess actually has some more difficult levels during certain segments of the game. And that in itself is really quite neat, because that's what I was getting to earlier, and I kind of got a little sidetracked with the visual stuff. But it's neat, you just kind of go through these different like environments and encounters and these different battles with these different creatures. And I think it's like I mean, looking at the bottom right there, I think this is like really faithful to like that vision in terms of like gameplay and stuff. Like I think like it does a pretty good job of like taking that original concept that really is just text-based chatter and just makes it something that has an interface that the modern era could appreciate. Because I think this is kind of cool. I know we're just gonna open it. Kimsey, you're up. Oh, come on. Because like I know to some degree this isn't gonna be super intriguing to like everybody, right? It's gonna be a bit strange, it's gonna be a bit odd, but like if you're thinking about it from that perspective of something that is traditional and, you know, kind of an older game, and they're revolutionizing the style of it so that we can enjoy it today, I think is a pretty cool thing, and it's great for game preservation, because that is the problem with gaming compared to like other mediums, is that games need to be upgraded decently often, otherwise they kind of just disappear, or there's problems, or they're just technically, you know, leave in peace. Huh, well, it's friendly kobolds. It's a technically really interesting concept. An encounter. 3 slimes? Oh no. But yeah, this is just some good old classic dungeon crawling. So yeah, the first party-based RPG video game ever released. A direct inspiration to series like Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest. It's a revival of that original title. I think we should just be able to kill them pretty much in the first strike, right? Yeah. So craft your own party of adventurers and head into the labyrinth at the behest of Mad Overlord Trebor in search of the amulet stolen by the evil wizard Werdna. Battle enemies, avoid traps, make your way into the dungeon, and try to survive. Yeah, I think this should just auto-kill this thing. And obviously, the challenges grow as you continue to make your way through. No trap, okay. I love how every time I inspect it, there's no trap, but like, you get the comical elements of this where it's just sort of like, are you serious? I think our one character there just kind of keeps getting like poisoned over and over again. Undead kobolds. Well, those guys aren't friendly. Seems like our party's really quite getting injured. I don't know, I really quite like what this has to offer, gameplay-wise. It truly is something distinct and of its time. I don't know if it's going to be mind-blowing to some players that are used to how role-playing games in the modern era, but you gotta think of it as, like, sort of a stepping stone kind of thing, where... Okay. You know, basically, this game had to exist so that other games we enjoy now could be like how they are. I hope that makes sense. It had to exist in this concept because we literally would not have been able to enjoy the magic of video games and role-playing games today had this one not been a thing. Oh, this is terrifying to move through. It's very dark here. I can tell. And there's undead kobolds. I think Kimsey's gonna be the first to die from that poison. I don't even think we have any, like, ability things, do we? I was trying to sit there and be like... You know, do we have any, oh, dispel the undead? So I was sitting there being like, do we have anything to kill the potion? I'm like, I don't think we have any... I don't even think we have any health potions or anything. So triumphant, too. I really like this. This is really cool. Ain't nobody got time to go back to camp. very dark in here. Yeah, you can press the back button too if you want to pop it up on the screen. See, it's just it's so funny that we go from that to like this, and this probably feels pretty quaint to people too, if that makes sense. Floor 2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't suppose we can actually go back to town. Move to a safe location. What could be safer than this new floor that we've arrived on? We are all going to die here. What? There's nothing on this floor at all? Now can we go to town? Do we have any items? Spells. No divine spells. Actually, what do you guys got? Yeah, that's nothing divine, nothing helpful. Well, this is a bit of a useless floor. Let's go to floor number 3. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's kind of cool, right? I don't know. But it might be just way too bizarre for some people, but it is classic role-playing at its classicest. Let me go through, like, these doors. Because this literally would be like going in a real dungeon. You'd just be, like, kind of taking it slowly, being like, I don't know what's going to pop up here. Danger around every corner, or just nothing. Oh. Amphibians. 7 amphibians. Okay, can you cast a spell of, like, I don't know. Attack! Didn't even hurt these amphibians. May can't die. May's the only one that can check out if anything's good in the crates. Felicia's dead. Uh-oh, May's dying. We're all going to die in this cave. There's a lot of intricacy to this as well. I guess we could toggle the health bars. We've only got 3 party members left? Oh, this is over. Yeah, we haven't even hurt the amphibians. They're too powerful. We don't even know they're resistant. They're resistant to everything. I think we're all going to die tragically in this cave. Oh look, we did 1 damage. that sure showed those giant toads. My entire party has been slaughtered. Yeah, I kind of figured that was happening as everyone died. Yeah, your first total party kill. Yeah. I don't even think we gathered any loot. Let's visit the tavern. Everyone has gone. Free. Well, we gotta, we gotta build a party again. I'm glad that some of these people are free, considering we have nothing. Evil elf fighter? Welcome to the team. We have to build a new squad. A neutral elf fighter. Okay. Welcome to the team. Okay, she's got opposing ailments. We need someone else. Evil human fighter. Welcome to the squad. There we go. We got a team. Let's visit the inn. Rest and recover. Inspect character. This is really neat. Visit the training grounds. Visit the temple. Visit the store. A dagger for $5. That's not very economical, is it? What if I wanted, like, health? You know what I mean? Like, what kind of sword does this person have? An antidote potion? That actually sounds helpful, but we've only got 50 bucks in the budget. There we go, a short sword. Is that better than the sword I have, though? How do I really know what's better than what I have? Okay, back into the dungeon! Or sorry, the maze! It's not a dungeon, it's a maze. A maze of doom. Da, 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 da. Let's take on these awful orc monsters. This actually is a very interesting technical achievement, honestly. Hide? What is your value here if you just hide? I can't believe we just took these two guys on. They just... Oh, maybe they can't attack. We can... Oh no, we can only do a couple attacks. I see. Yeah, you gotta pick and choose your members. I was in there, I was like, they're just chilling back. Did we not get any mages? Or was that just not the budget? Yeah, I feel like we should have gotten some, like, magic types. Luna's already almost dead? She's only got 5 health? Well, you know, I guess she was free. she was a freebie at the market, so... You know, you take what you can get. Hide, Harry. Yeah, well, I guess she was a free option. There's so much more depth to this. In terms of, like, gameplay of actually setting things up and stuff. That is hilarious. I think my whole team is gonna die. Oh, Luna's dead. I thought being a freebie she would at least survive, like, the first dungeon room. We're putting everything we have in the first area. Take out the kobolds. I think we're all going to die tragically. Hey, at least he hid in the shadows. I can't believe Amelia's gonna die. Ugh. She was my favorite. But I mean, if you can't even kill a set of goblins, it's like, what are you doing out here, eh? It's not like we have really other battle options. I think this is where you go and you hack the settings so that I can stand a better chance against these monsters. Amelia's not dead yet. Yeah, she's blocking back, fighting back. I like to see that. I'm just gonna put everything we have in the first row again so that maybe we can eventually kill these kobolds. I take it these kobolds, they're a little tougher than we anticipated. Oh, there goes Amelia. She was my favorite. Okay, if we could kill the first row, that would be really cool. Yeah, that would be quite excellent. Guess the first row even would be like a spectacular win for my party, I would think. Nah, we're not gonna make it out of here alive. We're gonna die on the first room. This is sad. It's kind of depressing. Okay, Molden is exposed. Is he exposed for his bad attitude? Fight! At least theory. I paid 200 gold for this guy. Let's see what he can do. Apparently just take damage. Come on, kill like one guy. Wow, nice. Okay, so Malden, you take the first row. You take the back row. Battle! Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet if we could survive this, rest everybody up, and come back stronger as a team. Maybe we should have went and trained. Look at this guy. We should have had him fighting first and foremost. See, you pay $200, you get your budget out of it. Alright, never mind. No, you don't. He's just gonna die gruesomely here, isn't he? Oh, Theory, no! Theory! Take him.